Well, let's talk a little bit about this court case because I find that to be absolutely fascinating. That Labour lost the ones at least that were trying to wrestle the party away from Corbyn, lost the ability to regulate who can or cannot vote in this upcoming election. Talk about that, Phil.
Yeah, I mean, this is a court case on Monday, I think the result of it was, and it was a court case by five newish Labour members, and it was they were representing thousands of others who joined but weren't allowed to vote for the leader, the Labour Party said.
Right.
And the judges said, well, that was unlawful.
Well, they said because they'd sent out, when they originally said, come and join the Labour Party and get this vote, they'd sent out the literature saying you will get a vote in the leadership. And then they put this time limit on it as well. So basically the court said that your original position, these people signed up with their 25 quid in good faith, and you've changed that position. And also they're saying that you can't charge the 25 quid, so they may have to repay all of those funds. But it's on appeal, isn't it? So we're going to get the result today of the.
Yeah, I mean that's right. The
appeal was filed yesterday at the High Court. So,
and I don't know. Well, Corbyn's and McDonnell, who's the Shadow Chancellor, and his supporters say, why is the Labour Party appealing? From their point of view, the Labour Party has won. Well, sorry, the Labour Party has lost. And there should be open democracy and a vote for the leader because
open democracy in a political party. What are you, crazy?
I mean, no. I was just I was wondering what you thought about that, Dennis. Where because obviously you've gone through a sort of political experience. Let's say.
Oh, I think party politics are ridiculous. I mean, party politics are, and I try to explain this even to the Bernie Sanders followers that look. Political parties have but one duty, that is to protect the party. Full stop. Okay? And, people in the Sanders camp were saying, well, it wasn't democratic and it wasn't. No, it's not democratic. Hell, I mean, I was, told to go and stand for the list as well as in the constituency for the Liberal Democrats, only to find out I had no vote. I couldn't vote in that election because I hadn't been a party member for a full year under their own internal arcane rules and laws. So basically, I'm going out there, asking people to vote for me and being unable to vote for myself under those circumstances. I mean, plus the party did such a great job after the general election. They attracted 15,000 people, yet they've done nothing to really support and keep them in. And they just want another 25,000 after the Brexit thing. And they don't understand that when you have an enthusiastic base of new people, you have to get them out there and get them enthused and excited. You don't throw obstacles in their way.
No, that's right. But I think that what politicians are doing are abdicating their representative responsibilities, and Brexit is a good example of that. So instead of the David Cameron or whoever saying, "Look, you voted for us, we're going to take this decision," it was like, oh, well, the natives are restless, we better give them this plebiscite. And then it didn't go their way. I mean, again, it's this, we seem to be into this era now where it's like, oh, just the people are demanding a kind of voice, and the politicians are trying to find a way to give them that. But the representative system doesn't sort of allow for that direct kind of democracy to take place. So we're kind of caught in two positions at the moment, I think.
Yeah, throw them a bone and see if they're happy.
Because you resigned from the Lib Dems, didn't you?
I did resign from the Lib Dems right after the election, only because I wanted to be able to go back and do as I just did, criticize them for policies. You can't do that when you're inside. I mean, I literally have been watching the saga of this young boy from a young boy. I mean, he's in his 20s or early 30s. Trying to become a candidate for a local election. And he's quite outspoken. And, of course, the party elders have chosen someone else over him. But he's very good on social media. He's got a great following. And you sit there and you think, that's what the party needs. It needs strong voices out there. It doesn't need people who toe the central party line. I mean, Obama got elected because he blew away the central party line. He let people essentially run their own campaigns and run, things. I mean, and the Liberal Democrats will never be a competitive party unless and until they start to embrace some of this stuff. I mean, they're going through
you're absolutely right. I mean, I just wonder. I've been watching politics for a long time, been a political reporter and stuff like that. I just wonder whether this is amazing time. I mean, wonder whether you are actually seeing a breakdown in the party system.
I think you are, because, I mean, you particularly in the United States, and particularly here, because the traditional parties are not representative of the voters, and people are looking for alternatives. I mean, I saw Andy Chiba, our good friend, the Green Party candidate who's come in here a couple times on the program, at the latest Corbyn meeting, where a bunch of anarchists and far left people were excited about the fact that Corbyn was the leader of a major party. So, you sit there and you say, okay, there's a need that's not being filled everywhere, and why is it that the ones with the money and the traditional parties continue to win?